I'm
Yeah.
ready, Coach.
It's real quick and easy. And with that stack shirt on, I gotta ask, what's in the Apple Music, Spotify? What's rotating for you when you're kind of chilling?
Right now I'm at my mom and my dad's place, and so I'm going through his records. And so right now I'm going through like Duke Ellington,
Oh,
Jimmy Smith, Miles Davis, John Coltrane,
okay.
and just going through that right now because I'm a big jazz guy too. But
So Witches Brew by Miles, huh?
yeah. But the kind of blues like really it, man. And so I'm just doing that right now, man, and helping my son. But that's where I am. I'm a 70s funk, of course 80s R&B and pop,
Yeah.
90s rap, and then I think I'll let him take it from there.
Well, you talked about playing basketball in high school and then playing football. What would be better for you? A walk-off dunk to win the game, or a sack strip, take it to the house? For
Sack strip, take it to the house, man, in front of 90,000 people, 80,000 people, man. That feeling, just like with the tight end, you had to walk off TD against us.
Yeah.
There's no better feeling than that, man.
My only touchdown in the league came against you guys, and I got my boy Marcus Turner because he was the
I love
safety.
Marcus. I love
Oh,
Marcus.
that's my guy. But y'all were playing cover three, which y'all like to do. We had two tights, so we're going four verts, and he kind of hesitated. Jack Trudeau hit me, walked up. That's my only touchdown in the league, but it had to come against my Bruin brother.
That's funny that you say we are in a cover three because
Yeah,
teams are getting away from it. Now it's all too high.
no, they don't
Too
run.
high cover two.
Yeah,
Quarterbacks are struggling. But I don't even know if they have colleges are developing a safety that can play that be that single fielder back there.
well, Marcus played corner and safety.
And safety. He was
I mean,
he was a professional football player.
yeah. And I think the other thing you're seeing more of, man, is the quarters coverage. You don't see cover three as much as you see quarters and some of the. You'll see
Yeah.
some two or single high, or they'll try to disguise stuff now in college. With the wide open offenses, right?
The defenses are starting to adjust to these this little spread offense. They were ahead. They
Yeah,
were
yeah.
ahead. So
Well,
it's good, man.
yeah. So my last one for you is the best place you visited in the world. I mean, you lived in New York, you grew up in Texas. What's your spot like? This is where I could be. I could go here and I could just
You
that's
know,
fun.
I like history, and first time I went to Paris when I was playing, I was just in Paris. Second time I went a few years ago, I did the Black Paris tour and
Okay.
learned about like all the American expats that went over there, from Josephine Baker to Sidney Bechet, and then learning how the god Isis, the African queen, is the one that saved Paris, because Paris was built on an island, was sinking, and they made a shrine to her. And the Notre Dame Cathedral is built on the largest shrine of Isis in Europe or in the world. Is the Notre Dame Cathedral is built on top of that. And learning about that history and seeing all the metalwork is Sankofa. But then I had chicken and waffles when I was eating chicken back then. I had chicken and waffles in Paris. I got with the people because I did all my research.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
a good and I've gone back one other time. I could go there, but in 2024, but I'm going to the motherland. I definitely want to see that. But right now, it's Paris.
Gotcha. Man, that has been so cool. When you score a touchdown on that, man, that was easy. That was just strip sack, return it to the house. The thing is, I'm gonna call you professor because a lot of people don't talk about the Black expat movement. Some of the things, and what you just said is so true. The research, look it up, read it, because it's all there and you can find it. So I gotta share notes with you because I haven't been to Paris yet, and I am going to the motherland at some point as well.
Man, let me know, because people hate like going places with me, driving with me. Because if I see a historical sign, I got to stop and read it. You like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Just walk and I see all these markers and stuff, and I take pictures of them because up here, back in Jersey where I live, there's Joe Jeanette, the black boxer, the heavyweight champion that Jack Johnson sort of drew the color line. There's a plaque for him not that far from my house. And then I go running and walking at something called James Braddock Park, the Cinderella Man. Also a place I walk past the dueling grounds of Burr and Hamilton, where they had their dueling deal. And people don't know that Hamilton's son was killed there like 7 years later. Same dueling ground. There's a lot of historical stuff in New York. It's particularly on the Hudson River, but also in Harlem, also in the city. There's a lot of African-American stuff, like we were talking yesterday about Seneca Village.
Okay.
And Central Park was, and we're talking about that and how they, got displaced and whatever. A lot of history, man. I'm a history buff, not a history major, but I'm a history buff.
Well, man, it's been good having you on. Thanks for coming on the Chopping It Up with Buck show. We'll have you again, especially as you get ready for that motherland visit.
Oh, yeah. We'll do a whole show about do it when I come back. All right,
man. Thanks.